Hi guys, it's Amy and this is Amy by Nature. How you all doing? I thought I'd hop on here and do a live for my Wednesday Road to 2K and other collabs games and my YouTube monetization, my 2026 savings and my watch hour party list that I've been doing this week. I hope you're all doing well. It was my mum's birthday today and I've been working, so I thought I'd hop on and do a live instead of just filming. So we're going to start with our YouTube monetization. So here we go. A quick rundown of the numbers. We have got Susan is on 1.61k subbies, and as always, any watch hours is appreciated. Jill is up to 309 subbies, which is fantastic since she lost her channel and has had to start again. I'm not sure on Jill's watch hours, but she's starting everything again. So if you pop over to Jill's page and videos, give them a watch and go and resubscribe if you were already a subscriber to her. That would be awesome. If you weren't a subscriber, still go and check her out. It would be great if you could. And I am on 1.181k subbies and my watch hours is 3093, so I'm very close to hitting this next one on the thanks for watching. So that's awesome. So that is our monetization for this week. Our watch hour party, I got this from CBA Mom Saves, and this week I've been watching Weeping Willow Crafts, Haley Rain and Charma Budgets, and also I have been watching hi Bond Family Kids and Hi Real Ghost YouTube, and also the Blessed Daisy Budgets. I've been watching their playlist also. I'm good, how are you? And for the people that I'm either resubscribing to or subscribing to Save with Glow, so that's Glow, who used to be Glow Budgets. So I've resubscribed there, and also I have subscribed to Budgeting and Planning with Steph. So go and check them out if you haven't. So that's our watch hour party. And then we're going to go on to our 2026 savings. And we are getting a head start on this for next year. This is the lowest amount one. This is Save 200. I have got £6 here. So we'll put the £6 in our jar. And we are going to colour in £6 worth here. So let's see what we've got here for colouring in. So we've got 50, 1, 52, 50, 3, 50, 4. Hi, Casey. Hi. How you doing? So that was 4. And then we have got 50. And 5. And then 4 more, and that will be our 6. So that is our second box completed on this Save 200 in 2026, which is awesome. So that is that one complete. So we'll get to move on to this one next time. So that's great. And then we're going to move on to our collab games. So I'm going to move out this out the way just now. We're going to put out our dashboards for this. So we've got Susan at Wimell Ridge Budgets. We've got Jill at What Matters Most Now. We have got myself for that one. And then we've got the Flower Garden collaboration, which we're still working on. We've got the Happy Halloween one. And we have got our Christmas cookie collab. And how I do this is I have £75 in placeholders. And I put 5 on each to start. And then I roll a 4-sided dice. And the rest of the money, whatever we roll, is what each one gets. And we'll just go through until this money is gone. Excuse me. So we're going to start by doing that. There we go. And like I say, I was working today. And I had some bits and bobs to do before, like once I finished work, so I never got a chance to actually film this video, hence why I'm doing the live. It was my mum's birthday today, so I was on the phone to my mum for a while, and it was really nice just getting a good chat with her. My husband's on night shift tonight, so I'm just going to be doing this before I go to my bed. Because I'm up early tomorrow because I'm on another early shift tomorrow. And that's the last of them. So that's all the money dished out. Thank you so much. I think she had a good day. She lives about an hour away from me, so I never got to see her today, but I will see her again at some point soon. So we're going to go on to our collab games, and we're going to start with Susan's for our Road to 2K, and this is our Halloween board game, and I've got the Trick or Treat cards here. So I'll put them there, and we need a little placeholder, and I'm trying to think, I think we finished here again last time. So we're going to see what we're getting in total to save for this one. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Susan got. So that's awesome. So we're going to work our way around the board and see what we can do in here. So we've got 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You drink a magic potion, return to the start point. Okay, there we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's a trick or treat card. Rattling Bones Skeleton Dance Party, save 3. So we are doing 3 for this. And 3. 1, 2, 3. You find a spooky cauldron, go forward 2 spaces. 1, 2. And that is another save 3. So I'm going to take 2 back and put the 5 in. And then 2, 1, 2, that's another trick or treat card. We've got spooky fog rolls in, don't lose your way, save 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You light a candle to find your way, go forward 2 spaces. So there we go, and that's another trick or treat card. Graveyard shortcut, risky move. Roll a dice, save the amount times 2. Okay. How much have I got left? I have got 6. So I'm going to roll the 4-sided dice on this one and hope it's not a 4. It's a 3. So that's times 2. So that is our 6 for that one. That worked out beautifully. So let's get this 16 put into Susan's. Let's get my binder out. So in Susan's, we now have a total. I missed a card. It's okay. We've now got 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 57 altogether, which is awesome. And I think we've still got one more week on these games before we'll change over to November. So that's great. And then next we are going to move on to Jill's. And Jill has got a set of awesome minis. And we finished this first page. So we're on to the second page. And I'm doing 50 pence a go on these in order to try and get as many finished as possible. And in Jill's, we have got, if I can get this over, we have got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 altogether. So, right, let's see what we've got here. So we've got 15. So we've got 4, which is 2. And then we have got a 3 and a 3, which is 6, and that is another 3. So we'll take that 2 back and put the 5 down. We have got 2 and 2, which is 4, which means we're saving 2. And then we have got this 1 and this 1, which we're saving 1 for. And then these are 50 pence each. So we'll do 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and then we have got a 50 here, and then each of these are worth what am I doing for these again? These will be 1, so we'll do 1.5 to make up the 2 for that savings. So we've got another 2 of these challenges finished, which is awesome. And we'll put this money into Jill's. And that means that in total, I'll get this round the right way. We have got 20, 30, 35, 40, 42, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, and 3, 53 in Jill's. So awesome. And then we're going to be moving on to my one next. So we're going to move this out the way just now. And we'll get out. I did like a kind of mini box challenge. So we've got our categories here. And in my one, we'll be saving 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 for mine. And we need our little cards to decide what we're getting or where we're going. So we have got the wreath, which is in spooky decor. And I'm going to do the 4-sided dice for this because I've still got quite a lot of these to do. So that's 3 for this one. And then our next one is in the freaky foods, is this coffee drink or hot chocolate drink. And we are going to be saving 4 for this one. So we're going to put the 5 down and take 1 back. And then let's get another one. This is the dukin for apples or bobbin for apples. And we're saving 2 in that one. And we've got 3 left, so we'll see what we're getting in these. Hi, Judy. Oh, lurking for me. Chen Chen, thank you. By the way, guys, Chen Chen Chinoa is my best friend in real life, my Rachel. So she's on saying hello. So hi, Rachel. And the next one we've got is this pumpkin, and it's carved like an owl. And let's see what we're getting for this one. And that's a 2. So that means we can do 1 more and it'll be getting a 1, even though I've been loath to put a 1 in, but we need to get these done. So this is another one in the freaky foods, and this is the caramel apple, like a poison apple, and that is getting 1. So that is all of those done. So we're getting through them. We've still got quite a ways to go, but we've still got 1 more week, so that's not too bad. So let's get this organized. And in my one, we have got, right, let's get the money out first and then we'll go from there. So in my one, we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 42, 44, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51. And the cards in here are the ones I've already done. So we'll put that in there. We'll put our game boards back. These are cards that can go in the front, and these are the ones that are still to be done. So hopefully we'll get them done next week. Next, we are moving on to our flower garden collab. Oh, hi. Thank you, Silver Wolf. I really appreciate that. So yeah, our flower garden collab, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that we will be saving for this. We're doing 50 pence a go on these ones as well, because I've been playing this for a long time and I am really looking forward to getting this done. So we are starting on the Snapdragon, and what I'm doing is we're just doing like £2 worth each time and just working our way through. So we'll start with the Snapdragon, and this is from Cash Money Budgets, and we're going to score off 4 of these, and then we are going back round to the beginning of these. There's a lot of people involved in this collab, lots and lots involved. Or maybe once I've finished, I'll put it in the description box. So this is from Pansy Budgets, and we've got 2 here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're almost done this one, which is awesome. We've only got 1 left, actually. No, we've got 2 left, sorry. And then we've got the Dramatic Panda, and this one does have a more fruity languaged version of this, which I love, but I thought I'd keep it family friendly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away 3 of these and put down the 5. And we're going to score off 4 of these for that too. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming along. Our next one in the Flower Garden collab is Hibiscus Kisses and Tropical Wishes. This is from Restoration by Autumn. So let's put our 2 down for there and score off 4. And we're getting really close to finishing these ones, which is great. And then we've got my one, which is like an Alice in Wonderland themed daffodil one. So we've got 2 for this going in, so we can score off 4 of these. And then that brings us back down to the Snapdragon from Cash Money Budgets, and we can put in our final 2 here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which means that next week we'll be starting back at the beginning, and that'll be one finished hopefully. So that's awesome. So let us put this money away, and in this one I did this in flower beds, so this is flower bed number 4. I did, because there's 20 challenges, I did it in 4 lots of 5 rather than doing them all at once, and it has taken me a lot longer than I intended, but it's okay. It takes time, I don't mind. So in here we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 48 in here. Oh, my chat has been disconnected and reconnected. Next, we are moving on to the Happy Halloween collab, and this was put together by Heather at Homemaking with Heather, and involves Lysandra at Budgeting with Lysandra, myself, Shelley at Shelley's Crafty Corner 7433, Jo at Liam's Mum 247, although she is now Aries Journey SA, Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets, Jamie at Charma Budgets, and Morgan at Dice Budgets and Saves. So we have got these here, and we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 that we'll be putting in here today. So let's roll an 8-sided dice and see who's going to get closer to getting the king size candy bar. And that's number 3, that's me. So we'll just colour in this one. This one will maybe take me past Halloween as well, but I'm okay with that. And we'll do one more on this, and that's number 8, Morgan. Morgan has won. She has got the big old candy bar. So Morgan, well done. You have got first place on this. So we'll have to see who's going to be second place on this next time. So let me just put a first in there. So we're going to move on to the challenges, and did I put, yes, here we go. So we're going to start on Morgan's roll and save, and we're doing a 4-sided dice for this, and that is a 1. And then let's move on to, we're back at the beginning, I believe. Yeah. Of these ones, which is Heather at Homemaking with Heather. And these are going to be 50p each. So we're going to roll the dice and see how many we're doing. So that's 2. So we are doing Let's take 3 back and put the 5 in. So we've got 2 for this one. And then next we have got budgeting with Lysandra. And we've got 4 left. I think what we're going to do is they're all kind of odd numbers, which makes it difficult actually. We've got 4. That's the whole amount. So I think what we'll do for this is we'll do the 5 and the 3, which will give us 8. And that'll just be 50p a go. I think that's the best way of doing this. And then next week we'll start on my ones, which are the killer postcards, and see how we go from there. So let us just get this money away before we go on to the Christmas cookie collab. I don't know if my chat is successfully connected again. It keeps saying it's disconnected, and it says it's successfully connected again, but I don't know if it is. So in the Happy Halloween, we've got 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84 altogether. So that's awesome. And then we've just got our Christmas cookie collab today. And this was hosted by Agape Book Club and Paper Company, and has got Alexis at Dying Outlaw Games and Budget, Trina at Hippies, Puppies, Kittens Budget, Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets, Eva at Budget Your Life, Andrea at No Bucks Given, Julie at Julie's Pages, and myself. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hi Angela, how are you doing? So we've got 11 for our cookie collab, and we have finished doing all these things. So we're actually just doing the challenges now. We're not doing the board game. And I'm just going to roll an 8-sided dice to determine which challenge we're going to. I'm good. Yeah, I just thought I would do a live before I go to my bed. I've been busy all day, so I haven't actually had a chance to film. So I thought I'd just come on and do a live before I go to my bed, because I'm working again in the morning. So number 4, challenge number 4. This is the Oreo balls from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. I made these. These are delicious. So good. So the last one we've got here is save 5 to finish this one off. So we're going to colour this one in and save 5. And all the money for these ones are just going in together, and I'll decide which sinking funds are going to once we're finished. It'll probably be split between a few different ones, but I think the money for this, I was going to just be, I think it is, Angela. I think it is the first time. I just randomly, I don't kind of say that I'm doing a live. I just kind of randomly come on and do it. Yeah, this is probably going to pay for the ingredients for making cookies and stuff over Christmas time. So Dawn's challenge is now finished. So we're going to take this one out, and this one altogether on its own saved us 15, which is awesome. Like I say, all the money goes in together, so it's fine. So we've now finished 2 of these challenges, because we've finished my one and now Dawn's. So our next one is going to be number 3, which is Trina at Hippies, Puppies and Kittens, and she did a lunchroom butter cookie, and it was delicious. I made them as well. I've already made them to try. So we've got 1, 2. So this is save 3 for this one. So let's put the 3 down, and we need to colour in the candy cane, the next one. So we'll colour in this. And we've only got 1 left on this one before we're finished, this one as well. So we're going to get through these quite well, I think. Oh, you've printed them, but you haven't started them yet? Oh, but you've got plenty of time. It's Christmas. Christmas. But the cookies that I've made from this so far, from the recipes, because each of these, all the ladies have put a recipe for these cookies in. And I turned mine into like a little recipe book. I laminated it and made it into a little recipe book. And the cookies that I've made so far have been so good. I have enjoyed every single one of them so far. So let's see where we're going next. It's number 6. So number 6 is the snickerdoodles. And I've made these. This is from Eva at Budget Your Life. I had never had a snickerdoodle before, so it was an eye-opener for me, and it was really, really good. Yeah, I like to do that as well. I like to, with my kids, us we'll like look up recipes online. We'll be like, oh, Christmas cookies, and we'll all pick a recipe and we'll do a new, we'll try something different every time. So let's see which one we're doing here. We've only got 3, so right, so I've got 1, 2, and 3. So it's roll a d6. So I'll roll a d6, but if it's more than 3, it's still just getting 3. But I'll roll it for the sake of, oh, it's a 3. Perfect. So we will cross that one out as done. And we need a kind of cookie colour or a cinnamon stick colour. We'll do this one. I don't know if this will be a cinnamon sticky colour or not. I think this is the same as the last one. And that's a 3 as well. So that's awesome. So that's all our money for the collabs. And in our Christmas cookie collab so far, we have got right, okay. That's such a nice idea. That's a really nice idea, putting together a book. And it's nice that you get it, they do it for free as well. That's a really nice idea. So yeah, in our Christmas cookie collab, we've got 51, 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 120 pounds. They limit, right, okay, they limit the copies. I suppose if they're doing it for free, they will limit the copies, won't they? So that is all our collabs done, and I can't get my binder shut because it's so full of ones and that. So I think I'll maybe just condense this down whilst we're here, before I go off getting ready for my bed. So let's just condense this down a little bit. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we can change those out for a 10. I've got my box of prop notes here that I've just got by my side so I can do this. So that is that condensed down. Oh, I can actually condense this down too. Down into a 50. There we go. That'll just give me a bit of space and I'll be able to close my binder hopefully. So that's in Susan's. And then Jill's one, we need to condense this down a little bit. So that can be a 20. And then we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll put the 2 20s in this back and we'll take a 50 for this. There we go. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. So we'll take 2 of these for a 2. And that is Jill's condensed down. And then my one. Let's see what we've got here. This one's hard to kind of make thinner because it's got all the game boards and stuff in it. So we can take the 10 and 2 5s for a 20. Where are you going? You're going here. I should probably put this over here. It would make it easier for me if I put it to the side of me. And then we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's put these here and get a 10. And we'll put these back for a 50. So that's my one. And then we'll move on to the Flower Garden collab. And we have got these. I do this in stages so I don't get confused and make a mistake. If I do it all at once, I'll make a mistake and I'll get it wrong. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5. So we'll take 7 of these and we'll take a 2 and a 5 for that. And that is that one condensed down. And then the Halloween. We've got 10. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll put these back and take 2 2s. Yeah, I started off, when I started off, I was doing everything cash. And because like our banks and everything were closing here, it was making it harder and harder to go to and from the bank. So I do certain things in cash now, like my spare change. And I've got my like smash jar that is full of, it's going to be full of pound coins. And then I will I'll change that when it comes to it. But I just do everything I do bank transfer. I've got little pots in my bank account that I can see where the money's going to and what it's getting used for. So I now do everything pretty much there and use the prop notes. And then that way I know that it's in the bank accruing interest than sitting around my house. And it's a scary thought when you've got a lot of money in your house. You don't want that sitting around just in case anything happens. So yeah, I do a lot of it. I just transfer it into where it needs to go. At the end of the month, I do all my transfers and just make sure everything is where I want it to be. So that's why I know some people don't like the prop note things. They like seeing real cash, but it's just not feasible for me because I can't get all the denominations I want. And I don't like putting coins in my envelopes either because they just destroy the envelopes. I know I've seen people do that as well. They put coins in the envelopes and that, but I really don't like doing it. So that again is why I use props, because we don't have we don't have £1 notes anymore. We used to do that years ago. We used to have £1 notes, but now it's just coins. And we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, perfect, 10. So let's put these away, and then we can swap that for a 20. So that's our 120 there, and that just is perfect. And now I can close my binder. Yay! I can put that away. So guys, thank you so much for coming along today. I am going to go and get myself organized because I've got to be up early in the morning. So thank you so much for coming along. Right, yeah. See, I can do that. I've got like the money where I'm saving my girls trip money. It's a high interest account, and you can say that you're not allowed to take out. You can set like a time frame, so you can say that you can add money to it, but you can't take any money away out of it until a certain date if you so wish. So it has to stay there. You don't have the choice if you set that. So yeah, it does make sense to kind of, yeah. I still use cash though, because I like getting my spare change, because I love saving on my spare change. So I like use cash when I'm doing like my food shopping and things like that. I deliberately take out money and set myself a budget, and so I can get spare change. But I still wouldn't trust myself. Yeah, I honestly, unless I absolutely have to use my card, I don't think, because it's so easy. You just flash your card and spend, flash your card and spend. Although it comes up on my phone, like each transaction comes up on my phone, it's so easy to do that. But with cash, you have like a proper visual on what you're spending. So that's what keeps me in control. Because I know when I kind of went out of control before I started this, it was because I was just flashing my card for everything. And it did not work for me. So yeah, that's I mean I do use it when I have to, bigger purchases, or like when I'm getting fuel for my car. Sometimes there's some pumps now that don't, they're card only, so I have to use my card for that. But at least I know how much I'm putting in that, so it's not so bad. But yes, so yeah, me too. My brain doesn't register some things either. It does make it difficult. But I'm going to head off, guys, and get ready for the next day. Thank you so much for coming along, like I say. And until I see you again, guys, take care. Bye just now.